Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. It is I, Gayla, and welcome back to Book Uncorked and Caffeinated, and welcome to Bookmas Day 14. Yes, and today I want to talk about books that I buy once I go on vacation. So I travel a lot. I have the opportunity to travel. Being in education, we have a lot of time off and chunks of time in the summertime and weeks off here and there, so I get to travel extensively. So I've been to quite a few places, and over the last few years, instead of buying things and stuff, trinkets and all of that, not saying I don't get those things for people that are dear to me, but personally for myself, what I do when I go to other countries now is buy a book and music from that country, from local artists and things of that nature. So I want to talk about 5 books that I bought while on vacation. I have not read any of them, and that is okay. And maybe I'll start a series of reading the books that I bought on vacation. But until then, let's talk about the few books that I bought while on vacation. So one of those books was from a place I went to because a very good friend of mine got married here, and I was able to purchase a book while I was there, even though we were in the middle of all the wedding things. I probably got this at the airport, but it's called Letters from Thailand. And so I'm interested in reading this, and it would be cool if it's like about love letters and things of that nature, because my friend got married there, so that would be nice to embark on this read from Thailand. The next book I purchased was when I was in Barcelona. It's called Homage to Barcelona. I think it's more poetry. It's almost like a love letter to Barcelona, and so I got that one. But because I'm a historian or a learner by nature, I also got a brief history of Barcelona as well. So I got 2 books when I was there. And I went to Barcelona on a fluke. It was one of those times I wasn't going to take a vacation. But my mama was getting on my nerves. My principal was getting on my nerves. The kids was getting on my nerves. And I said, you know what? I'm going away for this vacation. And so I literally booked a ticket like 3 days before I left for under $700 for 5 days, flight and hotel. That's a whole nother thing. I need to talk about how I do my travel. But anywho, the history of Barcelona. The next book is Images of America's Nantucket, Massachusetts. And so I've been to Nantucket only once, but it was an interesting town in Massachusetts. And so I was like, hey, I'm here. Let me get a read on what we always hear about it, but we never know how it started, what's going on in town, what makes the town. And that's because I often visit the other town in Massachusetts, which is Martha's Vineyard. So I purchased the Vineyard Renew, a recollection of summers on Martha's Vineyard. This one I hold dear to my heart. I've been going to Martha's Vineyard for the African Film Festival since about 2010. A teacher friend of mine went one year, and I've been going ever since. And I probably haven't been to Martha's Vineyard since then, maybe 3 times, because Martha's Vineyard is like my zen place. And for the last few years, I've been going with my sister friend, who family has a house on Martha's Vineyard. So Martha's Vineyard, even though I did not grow up there as these people did, really have a special place in my heart. The culture, their history, and just being amongst Black people who enjoy life on their own terms, and I love it, and I like to be a part of that history. So those are my books that I get when I travel. I'm sure I have more here on my shelves. I just couldn't find them at the moment, but maybe I'll start a new series in the new year about places I've been and the books and music that I bought while in those places. But enjoy, do all of the things, like, comment, subscribe, and also drop in the chat if there's any place that you're interested in that you would like to go, or any place that you've been that you enjoyed in your travel. And maybe I'll start a little series on traveling too on my channel, because I really travel extensively, and I love it. And I love to explore different cultures, different people, and to study different histories. So like I said, just join the chat and let's talk about it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces. Bye.